What's going on, good and bad people? In this video, let's talk about the shadow. In the last video, in the previous video, I was talking about integration, shadow integration, and that's what this shit is all about. I gave y'all the definition of the shadow, but I didn't really talk about shadow work. Or I didn't give y'all the definition of shadow work, because the whole video is shadow work. My whole content is about shadow work. But before we get into it, let's talk about the ego. You gotta know that all of this life shit is ego. Every single last fucking bit of it. Basically, what your goal is in spirituality is to not identify with the ego so much. It's to basically put the ego in its proper place. You know that the ego is a set standalone entity in your own mind and is literally just created off of your imagination, your programming, your past, trauma, repetition. The ego is literally just like this whole fucking entity that you choose to step in and walk in and become. But beside that, y'all know we're souls having a human experience. This motherfucking earth is vampiric. This shit is crazy. This shit is violent, succubus, motherfucking violent, aggressive ass people, babies and children getting kidnapped, government violent as fuck, gangs, prisons, nigga, everywhere you go. But you live in a motherfucking civilized society, so I get it. Most of y'all probably in a cool neighborhood. You probably got a job. You're probably living in a cordial realm. But then when you living in a cordial realm, what happens? Everybody has to motherfucking fit in. Everybody puts on a social mask. But at the same time, everybody is on the internet. Everybody sees the debauchery. Everybody sees the fuckery of our culture. Everybody see the violence, the lust, the music, the movies, the media, the news, the war, the motherfucking criminal behavior from our politicians. We all see it and we all know what the fuck is going on. So now it's time to integrate that side of you, who the fuck you are behind closed doors, the real you. Integrate that with the person that you present yourself in public. That's what this shit is all about. So yeah, it's all ego. Just know that. Like I said before, you can always just blame your ego. That's one of them elixirs. That's one of them occult solutions, along with saying, I am whole. Right now, I am whole. You are whole. You don't need nothing else. You good right here in this moment to manifest, to become, to be what you want to be. Right now in this moment, we are whole. But again, that motherfucking goddamn shit, I just forgot that other occult. Oh, blaming your ego. Yeah, you can always just blame your ego because it's always your ego that's creating this shit. Your ego and your subconscious programming. So boom, bam, bang. The shadow is an unconscious collection of undesirable and repressed characteristics. So again, let's keep on track. We must understand that it's not just about the shit that your dark side, your taboo side, the side of you that has boundaries that you want people to respect. You don't want people to cross these boundaries. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to motherfucking talk your shit. You need to express your truth. You need to share your dark emo side with the world. There's not just that shadow that we repress because of the society. You also repress your good side. You repress your benevolent side, the side of you that is truthful, the side of you that expresses, the side of you that loves, the side of you that has joy. So it's all about integrating these disparate parts of you. I think that's the word. That's the word that's been coming to mind as I've been thinking about this shit the past few days. Disparate parts. It's like different parts of your psyche that's just scattered. I swear to God. And then all you do is integrate it. So shadow work is a set of psychological and spiritual improvement techniques performed by an individual on themselves in order to identify, confront, transmute, and transcend specific negative, detrimental, or unwanted aspects of one's psyche, personality, life, and situation. A comprehensive definition of shadow work. So that's what this shit is all about. It's not about trying to control other people. It's not about other people you motherfucking identifying and making. It's not about people having the self-image that you want them to have. You can't control how other people view you. You can't control that shit. You just need to control self. You need to do the shadow work. You need to go within, go into your darkness. Why do you do this? Why does this habit persist? Why do your girl treat you and talk to you the way she do? Why can't you keep a relationship? Why are you still in a relationship? Why are you still at a certain job? Really look back at this shit. But deeper than that, because most of y'all probably just want game and advice on how to get a relationship, how to get more women, or how to get more or a loyal man, a boyfriend, a husband. So you got to do that shadow work. You got to literally just look within yourself and see what it is that repels people. This shit is all about the attraction triad. You got motherfucking yum, yuck, and meh. So oftentimes you giving people yuck and meh if you not attractive, if you not attracting the people and the situations that you want. Basically, if you're not successful, because that's what this shit all comes down to. Personal success. Societal success is dealing with money and fitting in and being diplomatic, but personal success, that shit comes down to your relationships, your emotional control, and just, yeah, nigga, whatever the fuck you want. Your desires, not society's. So that's what I'm here to motherfucking train y'all up on, is that personal success, that motherfucking control. So it's all about you doing the work, doing the shadow work. That is the real spiritual work. That is the real energetic work that you must do. Again, it's a set of psychological techniques. Look into it. Oh, and then let me make sure I give this caveat. It's no perfection of it. It is no goal. It is no ultimate standard. It is no one set way of doing shadow work. You have your own equation. You have your own life. You have your own childhood, your own siblings, your own parents, your own financial situation. You got your own thoughts and desires, your own unpure thoughts that you need to cleanse. You either feel bad about your unpure thoughts and then you motherfucking just drift back into the light and good thoughts, or you maybe live too much in impure thoughts. And impure, who the fuck is here to motherfucking really put a label on what is pure and impure? This whole life is impure. Everybody got quote unquote impure and taboo, crazy, random, dirty, aggressive, violent thoughts. I don't give a fuck what religion you in. I don't give a fuck how hard you promote peace. I don't give a fuck how hard you motherfucking try to go hard for a spiritual community or a black community. Man, put motherfuckers on an island and watch what happen. Niggas will be stealing each other's shit, trying to take another nigga's wife, hoes running around naked and twerking, the husband upset. Man, this life shit is not about community. This shit is not about no getting along. This shit is not, yeah, that shit works. Don't get me wrong, you can have your tribe, have your family, have your group, have your team, but the second somebody get out of line, the second somebody do something you don't want them to do, it's a problem. This world would never coexist peacefully, truthfully. It's all an illusion. But when you're smart enough and intellectual enough and peaceful enough, you can get along and have good vibes and have a good time. But y'all in these work environments, y'all is in business, y'all is on social media, y'all see that it's always a problem. It's always somebody falling out. This shit is a constant on this planet. So really though, nobody's blaming themselves. They blaming everybody else. You always blaming other people for your problems, for what you attract, for how a person treats you. You don't change. You don't use and do the alchemy. You need to do the alchemy to change yourself. Work out more, read more psychological and self-improvement books, so you can motherfucking figure out why people treat you the way that they do. And like I was mentioning before, I know this shit is about the dating scene and just attracting people. Me, I'm a married man, so I ain't too worried about it. But I know that y'all want the hoes. I know that y'all women want a loyal man. I know that y'all want to be in a good fucking relationship. But I'm telling you, only you can attract it. And you must blame yourself for why you don't have what you're looking for. You must blame yourself. Like literally, I swear to God. You must fucking blame yourself. You must be fully accountable. If it's the beauty, if it's your cuteness, if it's your body that you need to improve, if it's your money. All right, so I'm really realizing that a lot of y'all is young. Might be 16, 17, 18. Shit, I've been interacting with a lot of young niggas over the past year. Just realizing that I'm talking to a bigger collective rather than older people that's experienced and seasoned in life. So to my youngins, y'all gotta focus on your body. You gotta focus on your physical. You can control your face. You really can. Like, you can eat healthy, you can eat clean, drink a bunch of water. You can motherfucking have all type of facial and skincare routines. You can morph your face. And then really, y'all, it's the physiognomy. Your physiognomy. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but I know it's the big looks max in community. But your physiognomy is how your face, how your whole bodily structure is outwardly expressed from your spiritual and psychological makeup. Everybody has a different physiognomy, but this is why motherfuckers be looking the same. This is why you go to different cities and you just look around and it's just a sea of people all looking the same. It's because they thoughts, they inner makeup is very similar. Therefore, it expresses the same way physically. That's the physiognomy of a person. Same thing with your body language. Your body language don't lie. Your body do not lie. Your body tells the story. And guess what? Your astro body tells the story. Your motherfucking spiritual aura tells the story about who and what you are, how confident you are, how powerful you are, how much what you portraying really aligns with your capabilities and what you can do and who you are. I promise you this shit. So like, yeah, goddamn. It's a lot, y'all, but I ain't ever here to put anybody down. I just want to let you know anybody can improve. I was just in the gym, heard this dude say I was just 300 pounds. This nigga cut and ripped up as fuck. I was like, damn. But he had his shirt off in the locker room and I could see the skin on his abs. Like this nigga really just had probably done lost like 150 pounds. Like literally. That shit's crazy. So any of y'all can do that. I know a lot of y'all don't even need to lose that much weight. You might just need to lose 20. Man, come on. That's why you need to just accept self. That's why you need to just accept that you a goddamn gluttonous, greedy, aggressive vampire, and you need to just go out in this world and get yours. Let's be real. We living under violence. We living under chaos. We living under coercion. We living under a fucked up, violent, pedophile government, and we all know this shit at this point. So don't feel bad when you got to get yours your way in this world. Don't feel bad if you a warrior and you just motherfucking invoke pure warrior energy and spirit in your everyday life. Of course, I'm here to talk to y'all about the shadow work because that's where you gonna attract the right relationship. That's when you gonna be attractive to the opposite sex when you do that shadow work. If you blaming them for how they treating you, you out the game. And I pray that you not damaged goods. But if you blaming anybody else for how the fuck they treating you, how your relationships go, no, you must blame self. You must turn the light inward. You must improve. You must fit and meet the standard that people like, that people want to be around, that people want to talk to, that people want to listen to. If your vibrations is off, it is what it is. Because it's a lot of ways to just make a reality where you don't have to socialize, where you don't have to be in a work environment, where you don't have to be out in the world. Motherfucking the birth rate is going down. It's all type of shit, bro. AI, the internet age, like, you really don't need to be interacting in this world. And clearly it's a lot of people that don't. Like, people really don't see the value in socializing and being around as much. People is focused on money and experiences because that's what America has been dwindled down to. Everybody is so polarized. Everybody is so separated. Everybody is so aggressive and hating the other side. Everybody is so motherfucking always just at odds with each other or got some hate in their heart. You got some anger built up towards something. You just perceiving something as bad, as negative. Why? There's no point. Just accept and integrate. Do the shadow work. See that you a part of it. See that you keep the system going. Your taxes go and fund everything. You consuming and buying shit just like everybody else. You got entertainment. You motherfucking is living and a part of this human American culture just like everybody else. So don't be mad at the hoes twerking. Don't be mad at the hoes on OnlyFans. Don't be mad at the niggas that's rapping hood shit. Don't be mad at the drill rappers. Don't be mad at the presidents and politicians that's dirty. Don't be mad at it. Just accept it. Just understand that this is the game of life. And you tap in. You focus on yourself. You manifest the relationship that you want. You manifest the body that you want. You get the money that you want. You get the peace and the mental ease that you want. You study and learn the information. Learn self continuously. Tap in and motherfucking detach from the outside world. Detach from people and what they doing because you can't control them. And that's the thing, y'all. You low-key may want to not get in relationships. Because once you get so attached, once you get so in love, once you get so much care in your heart for another person, that shit is insane. That shit is crazy. All you can do is pray and hope that that person stays safe when you're not around. All you can do is provide and be a leader and be strong and be an example. But you can't control nobody. This is why it's no point in arguing, because you can't reprogram somebody's subconscious right there in the moment. They got to do that shit themselves, and it takes a lot of repetition and energy. Not time, but repetition and energy. The time is just the prolapsing of that repetition and that energy. But yeah, you can't change nobody's subconscious. So stop arguing, stop debating, stop going back and forth with your woman, stop going back and forth with your man. Shit, women, if you get to a point where you done going back and forth with your man, shit, you might as well just leave. If you get to a point where you don't care, you don't got no emotional ties tapped in, you might as well just leave. But to my men, stop arguing. Lead by example. Be strong. Stand your ground when it comes to your relationships. But don't be arguing, bro. Don't be screaming, going back and forth. Motherfucking snatching shit, throwing shit. Just going off, punching holes in the wall. That shit ain't necessary. Pouting. Bro, pouting? Don't do it. Don't do it. But I get it. The shit be tough. The relationships, the energy, the dating, the shit be tough. Because from your vantage point, shit could just be so perfect. Shit could be so easy. But you playing a role into whatever you attracting. You playing an exact role into whatever you attracting. And just know, y'all, communication is everything. For one, communication with self, because that's the internal motherfucking expression of the fifth chakra. Your throat chakra is communication with self, that internal dialogue, shadow work. But then the external expression is communication with other people. So that is everything that's going to change your reality. It's going to shift and morph your relationships. Just communicate. But men, don't be a pussy. Don't show no sadness. Don't cry in front of your women. Don't show no tears. Don't do that shit. Don't fucking do it. I don't give a fuck how much R&B you listening to. Don't fucking do it. Oh my God, don't fucking do it. Because nigga, you show that weakness, you instantly in the category of tears. That image is instantly imprinted in your woman's head. Just be very careful. Shit, nigga, cry at a funeral. Cry when somebody is suffering. No, nigga, just funerals actually. Only cry for death. Only cry for what cannot be repaired and changed and reversed. Only, my nigga. But don't let a woman see you cry. And beside that, nigga, don't let a woman see you pout. Don't let a woman see you angry. Don't let a woman see you motherfucking upset. Don't let her see you just, man, don't do it, bruh. Stoicism when it comes to dealing with your women. And then just let them rebound and come back, because they swing on a rhythmic swing way more than men. They swing on that rhythm way more. So you must stay centered in the middle of a fucking 360-degree circle where it's all type of crazy potentials outside of that middle point. You must stay centered right there in the middle of that 360-degree circle. Any percentage that you leave out that circle, you liable to start getting pulled and attracted to a pole, pulled and attracted to a rhythmic swing that you didn't create, that's not there for you. Another person energy, another person dealing with their demons, dealing with their insecurities. And then you just slip into the shit. You just slip into the shit. And that's another thing to speak on, is insecurities, because we all got them, but you must face them at all times. You must be brave and courageous. And your insecurities, goddamn, that shit is just bad. Oh my God. Like, nigga, your work environments, family, socializing, women, dealing with anybody, man, them insecurities, bro. And really, it's probably just mostly insecurities amongst the lower class. Like, let's just be real. In the lower class is anything 150,000 and lower. Because even niggas 100K is living check to check in a lot of cases. Doctors, lawyers, all of these high-paying jobs, whatever the fuck you doing, man, might have a big house, might have a nice car, up to date, driving good, but living check to check, salary to salary. So like, shit, not even to get off in a money tangent, but the lower class is a lot of us that's making under 150,000 a year. Because shit, the middle class is 200,000 to like 5 million. Then above that, you get the upper class. And then shit, nigga, billions of dollars, nigga, that's upper rich, wealthy, nigga, controllers of the world. So the whole money scheme is just right there. It's a fucking pyramid. But the insecurities and a lack of confidence, and guess what? The lack of competence be coming from the lower class people, especially people making under 50K a year, 60. Like, nigga, You really just in this fucking system, driving around, going to work, raising a family, dating, eating the food. Your competence, you got to get right. You got to know that this whole shit is evil. This whole shit is backwards. And that's how you know that billionaires is really getting on TV and playing a role. They know the truth of this reality. The lower class don't. But it's just money. It's just finances. Because a lot of people in the lower classes of finances got way more spiritual wealth, way more spiritual powers, way more athletic ability, way more beauty than those that be in the upper class, than those that just obsessed with money or even come from bloodlines of money. But man, it's a whole crazy game. It's a whole crazy game. But yeah, don't be naive. Don't be naive. Don't be naive to the motherfucking trends of this world, to the evil of our culture, to the violence of this system, to the corruption of the matrix. Do not be naive to it. We all just go along with it. We all just fit into the society. We all just sit back and chill and let it all happen. The shadow is a collective of unconscious traits, thoughts, memories. It's unconscious. You need to bridge the gap between your cognitive dissonance. Basically, cognitive dissonance, you believe, you feel, you live in one type of way. Yet somewhere in your mind, you confronted with and meeting realities that differ from what you believe. Cognitive dissonance. It's a lot more deeper than that, but I really will make an in-depth video about cognitive dissonance one day. But man, it's one of the extreme things that you got to break down into yourself. And just remember, y'all, I call this shit occult work, occult studies, occult lectures, but truly it's psychology. It's psychoanalysis. It's therapy. That's all that shit is, but it's baby occult work because they don't get you down to the truth. How much do you hear them really talk about the government? You got to know that the truth of it is that it's absolute violence, wrong, fucked up action on your human existence. Nothing else. So we all participate and live in this system which they control and manipulate. Permits. Don't break man's law. Don't step outside the laws of the boundary lines. So yeah, the psychiatrist ain't gonna tell you that shit. The books is rarely gonna tell you that shit. But I'm here to tell you that shit. And that's how you bridge a gap between your cognitive dissonance of the word free. Because freedom would mean no rule, no government. That's anarchy. That's freedom. Whatever the fuck comes with it, if it's violence, if it's chaos, if it's a bunch of wild shit. And really, I think government will always pop up on this planet. Government just meaning mind control. Government just meaning like sectors of men popping up and dominating and ruling. And that just goes into a higher cosmic debate about why men are even stronger than women. That's called the patriarchy. That's called motherfucking unequal, crazy, unfair. But then women are the bearers of children, so they control birth into this whole planet. So maybe it evens out. But God fucking damn. God fucking damn. It's like so much. But yeah, competence. You must get your competence up. You must bridge that gap within the cognitive dissonance that you have mentally. And we all got it in some way, shape, or form. That's why, again, shadow work is an infinite thing. It's infinite wealth building. It's like, however long you want to spend your time doing shadow work, that's up to you. However long you want to spend your time knowing thyself, tapping in, diving deep, figuring out your unconscious traits, your behaviors, why you do what you do. Why do you think and believe what you believe? Where did you get it from? Where did you learn it from? Is these institutions tied in with fraternities and sororities? Where you getting your information? Is they motherfucking funded by the government? Is they tied in with some billionaires and some media corporations that have been around before you was born? Then you might want to motherfucking think alternatively to really bridge the gap in what you believe versus what you see, versus the trends of what you see going on in your reality. And it's deep work, so it's not for everybody. But to those of y'all still watching, goddamn, I know it's for you. So just tap in, because for one, makes you unique, makes you different. Everybody's such the same out here. Everybody's thinking and saying the same thing. So you become a breath of fresh air to people. That's one benefit socially. I mean, shit, countless benefits. One thing that my teacher, Brother Panic, my occult teacher, rest in power, the Brother Panic, he said that this is the greatest cosmic currency to share and reveal the truth. And you do get a lot of cosmic blessings. It's a shit. I couldn't imagine life without the truth. I couldn't imagine seeing life differently. It's pretty crazy to think that 6 years ago I was shit out, man, I would say maybe 8 years ago when I was in high school is when I was still like wrapped up in the matrix. And the thing about being wrapped up in the matrix, you may know it's a matrix, but you identifying so much with the music, with the movies, with the culture. That's when you got to see that shit for how destructive it is, for how such mind control it is, and how much it just has you thinking and feeling things that you didn't sign up to feel and think. Really having you kind of being debilitated or just highly amped up and excited and then crashing because of your reality don't match the shit that you rapping and singing. So that's one thing, like the music, the rap industry, how much they got your mind just, ooh. Hey, y'all love the music. I listen to it way less than I ever did. Still got 3 songs coming out. But goddamn, it's like, it just, I do fuck with music. Like, I get it. Like, music and rap is raw as fuck. I wouldn't be me without it. But the more I drift into the knowledge, the more I drift into just thinking about life and all of this shit, it just goes to show that rap and that music in general is just one entity on this planet. It's just one singular solo entity. But so many people in our culture, so many people in America are wrapped up in it to such highly degrees that you don't really detach and separate and reach a spiritual level of seeing through it, of seeing through the emotional ego identification of what music promotes. Let's just say that. Because the occult is so highly different. Y'all done seen and heard all of the shit that I've said already. So it's just like, yeah, goddamn, nigga, you must tap in and free your mind from all of the bullshit, all of the psyops. Money itself is a fucking psyop. Love and relationships itself is a fucking psyop. Having a baby is a fucking psyop. Believing in God and religion is a fucking psyop. A psychological operation. Y'all, this shit is called the motherfucking the procreation Ponzi scheme. The Ponzi scheme of procreation. That's an antinatalist view. Basically saying that, like, nigga, even having a kid, you wrapping yourself up in some shit. Being alive, being procreated, you wrapped up into some shit. And this shit is so random, so chaotic, so crazy. So many motherfucking psychological pitfalls at every single step of the way to get your emotions wrapped up. Literally just that, to invoke elixirs inside of you. And remember this, y'all. 5 base emotions: anger, shame, fear, sadness. Anger, shame, fear, and sadness. That's what on the percentage side to my mathematicians. Guess what is on the other motherfucking 20 percentile? Happiness. You got a 20% chance of being happy in this world. So you actually gotta work hard for that shit. Y'all think that being sad and depressed and angry is normal? You think that having like upset views at life is normal? You think that talking on the camera mad is normal? You think that always having to voice a negative opinion or something contrary, or having to tell anybody anything negative is normal? No, bro, we living in a fucking controlled society. Everybody is programmed. Every single person that you know and can think of and is trying to tell what to do or suggest something to is programmed. So you might as well just suggest it to yourself. But maybe you already have, and maybe you're deciding to do what you do when you talk on the internet and do whatever. It is what it is. But how are you feeling? Are you happy, which you have a 20 percentile chance of being, or are you sad, angry, fearful, or ashamed of something? Just really probe and think about this, because that's what this game of life is set up and made for you to be. But that's why chasing money and chasing knowledge, shit, money is knowledge. My own eye, one truth. But chasing money and chasing cash, chasing truth and chasing cash, it'll lead you to some ass. It'll lead you to some shit that's greater than your past. It'll lead you to some shit that's hard as fucking brass. It'll lead you to some shit that's green as fucking grass. It'll lead you to some shit that's allegiant on the mass. Allegiant on the masses, collegiate and fantastic, strategic and bombastic. I needed everlasting, like that. But it's just a frequency. It's just the frequency of how you feel. And again, I do create music. I'm a wordsmith. I love words. Words have always been my motherfucking favorite thing. Dwayne Michael Carter is my favorite philosopher. If y'all don't know who that is, he go by the name of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is my favorite fucking philosopher. And out of all of the rappers, he was my favorite rapper since I was 10. And he my favorite rapper now. And he one of the ones I can only listen to modern day. Let me be real. I've been listening to Money Man, NBA Youngboy gonna stay in rotation. Motherfucking, I can't even, Montana 300 gonna stay in rotation. It hasn't been many other rappers. Over the years since I've evolved and grown into this occult perspective, a lot of the rappers that I was fucking with as a teen and a kid and even in my early 20s, I don't relate with their frequency. The shit that I've even seen them do, seen them promote, seen them fuck with this person, I personally don't relate with it. And I personally have fallen back. Oh, and guess what? I fuck with Young Thug. Shout out Thug. Charleston White, get off Young Thug, man. What the fuck, bro? Charleston White, dude, why do you have to be such a coon? I get it. You funny. You make a lot of sense, but you don't get to the occult truth of this reality. Nigga, everybody that you got a motherfucking hate toward, all of the black people is subconsciously programmed to think and behave in the ways that they do. See, everybody has just been programmed to talk down on somebody, to speak negative on somebody. I get it though. If a motherfucking press you, if a motherfucker threaten your life, if a motherfucker fucking threaten physical violence on your life, then yeah, by all means, do what you gotta do. If you, goddamn, but shit, only because we have the laws on our side is the reason that this whole life even exists. So really, I should be talking to Young Thug, because you just gotta control your emotions more. Because Charleston White is a Charleston White. That's his nature, to snitch. That's his nature, to want to motherfucking just troll, to motherfucking go to the extents to get your ass locked up. That's intense. But it's deep out here, y'all. It's extremely deep. So you must control your emotions. You must control your shadow. When that motherfucking Thug come out, yes, Young Thug, oh God, is this shit CIA or not? But when that Thug come out, that aggressive, that want to fight, that want to talk your shit, that want to prove yourself, when that come out, you got to control that, because that shit is going to lead you to a fight, lead you to an argument with your girl, with your dude. That shit is going to lead you to an argument at work. That shit going to lead you to an argument with a customer. That shit going to lead you to fucking up at work, fucking up on social media, saying and doing some shit that you regret saying and doing. You got to control that aggressive thug that's trying to come out, that really want attention, that need to feed. You got an energy entity in you that need to feed that anger or that cockiness or that motherfucking, hey, it is what it is, because shit, I'm as cocky as they come. But it's like, you must control it. You must, at the very least, know within yourself. You got to know within yourself. And that's all it come down to, man. That's all it come down to. But like, when you invested in your cockiness, when you invested in your ego, when you invested in your toughness, when you invested in your swag, when you invested in your uniqueness, when you so attached to it, that shit is just makes for a trigger. That shit just makes for somebody to come and either try to disrupt your shit, talk down on your shit, belittle your shit, overpower your shit. So, hey, and I come from a nigga that played a power game to the most extreme, intricate degree. Shout out Mike X Art. So I could never tell y'all niggas what not to do. I could never tell y'all niggas how, but at least get strong as fuck. At the very least, get strong as fuck physically and mentally. And then be cocky. Go off. Talk your shit. Do what you gotta do. But when you lay down at night, be at peace with self. And also, you must know what you're attracting when you put out that cocky energy. When you put out that brash energy, you attracting some masculine challenge. You attracting some heat. You attracting somebody that's gonna want to see if you about what you about. You attracting somebody that's gonna want you to prove it. Oh, and guess what? Women is gonna hold you to that same standard too. So really, I'm all about caution. if y'all haven't noticed or picked up on my frequency by now, I'm very cautious. So I want y'all to be cautious in your approach to life. I want you to motherfucking cross your T's and dot your I's, be overly prepared, overly grounded, overly ready for any situation and scenario. I was just listening to a psychologist, former FBI agent. He was saying that we basically have automatic set reactions and programmings to certain things that life throws at us. So it'll really behoove you to experience life, to travel, to read, to work out, to be extremely on point and in control as you experience life in different situations and scenarios. I promise you, all you need to really do is be strong and athletic and stoic. Read some books, have a goal, and move through life with that. Man, these people out here is motherfucking cat food. These people out here is soft, slow, weak, dumb. And this is for the motherfucking real niggas that stay to the end. Man, this world is feeble. I don't give a fuck how old they is, how big they is, how sure of they self they look. Man, you talk to a nigga for 5 seconds, you see everything that's in their heart, everything that's in their eyes. And I want y'all niggas to be based and living in truth, knowing for one that we're living under government slavery, and we'll keep it right there because I ain't got to harp on it too much. But other than that, niggas, stay strong, stay powerful. Get you a gun, get you a knife, a taser, brass knuckles, and always be ready for whatever. But that's last resort. But when you working in these jobs, when you dealing with people, I don't give a fuck how much money a nigga got. I don't give a fuck what kind of clothes he wearing. I don't give a fuck how tall he is, how many tattoos he got, how strong he look, whatever. Nigga, stand your ground tall. Nigga, stand tall in who you are. Nigga, eye contact is intimate. So I don't even care to tell you, oh, look a nigga in his eye and hold the eye contact. Whoever break the eye contact is a pussy. No, that shit is intimate as fuck, nigga. That's the seat of somebody's soul. But regardless of that, don't let nobody's aura overpower you. And if it do, then just take notes. Be a humble student. Unless that motherfucker was moving with violence and envy and aggression, then don't take notes of no motherfucking envious person. Don't take notes of nobody that's spewing negative energy, because everybody got a negative aura coming off of them. So don't take notes from them, because it ain't gonna help you. They just leading to crash out. They either got an unsuccessful relationship with their women, an unsuccessful fucked up relationship with their dad, their parents, their mom, their family, their cousin, somebody. Something is severed in people's lives when they walk around cocky and aggressive and just got a badass attitude for no fucking reason. You just aggressive. You just looking down on people. You just got a fucked up perception onto life and everybody that you seeing. You're not looking at people as they can grow, they can change. You're not looking at people as they victims of a suffering, fucked up world. Then you is the one that got some crazy shadow shit intensely inside of you. But to my niggas that's coming up under the CTRL, continuous truth realization frequency, I want y'all to be strong and based in truth, solid as fuck. Know that these niggas out here is goops. These niggas out here is chasing money. These niggas out here is attached to the dollar bill. These niggas worship man. These niggas listen to rappers. And it ain't nothing wrong with listening to rappers. These niggas listen to rappers and follow. I pity he who follows another man. I'm here to give y'all a game. If y'all fuck with me, great. I fuck with y'all too. Let's keep running this shit up. But goddamn, don't follow no other man. Follow yourself. Don't follow no fucking book. Follow yourself. These niggas out here, and I don't even want to get too, but it's a difference between a nigga that's just ignorant and then a nigga that know and a nigga that chooses to be negative and try to tell other niggas what to do and how to live their life. Walking around with a superiority complex. And that's what the shit comes down to. So when y'all coming across these people with a superiority complex, stand tall, strong, and grounded, knowing that this is a vampiric feeding ground, knowing that we is all walking Baphomets, knowing that this shit is all about psychological integration. Like I said, we suppress the good side of us. So everybody's also just suppressing their good side. They suppressing their happy side. They suppressing their joyful side. They suppressing their, happy, compassionate energy. We all one. We all living in this country. We all just in life. And everybody got that in them. So when you see a nigga wearing a mask, when you see that persona, just know that's all the fuck it is. So don't get too attached to it. Don't let the shit make you afraid. Walk strong with confidence. I promise you. Armor yourself. Armor your astral body. Because like I said, it don't lie. But the more you tap in, the more your astral body is strong, the more your spirit is strong, the more you are based in truth, then you can see and sense other people that don't have that motherfucking powerful knowingness. And that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all fucking with me, I'm talking about knowingness. Nigga, I'm talking about certainty. Certainty, nigga. I'm talking about being certain about what the fuck this game of life is and knowing what is going on the actual factual level. Not no conjecture, not no theories, not no motherfucking religious beliefs. I'm talking this shit is a vampiric feeding ground. I'm talking, nigga, this shit is violent, chaotic, and under societal mind control programming. And everybody is in this shit paying money, doing what the cops say. Niggas out here having kids, niggas raising families. Scared. This world is fucking scared and shook. So on one hand, be a leader. One hand, be strong. But on the other hand, it's a lot of motherfuckers walking around with a superiority complex. So you need to motherfucking meet them with that exact amount of power. But the power will always side with truth. The frequency of truth has a higher resonance. The frequency of love has a higher resonance. But motherfuckers living in fear, sadness, chasing money, scared and attached to their kids and family, because that's just a disadvantage in a lot of cases. But niggas that don't have the means and the funds and the finances for their kids and family because of their decisions. If you don't have kids and you walking around out here just in this world, motherfuckers got a superiority complex over you because they got kids. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Bruh, you made your decisions and we all make our decisions, but ain't nobody better or above nobody. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, how many kids you got, what business you got, what the fuck your profession is. Nigga, we is all vampires on this shit. Let the whole society fall and let's see who survive. Let the whole society and civilization crumble and let's see what the fuck happen. Shit, he who got the most resources may actually outwin whoever the fuck else. But yeah, resources, shit, get them up to all my niggas. Because that's another cognitive dissonance that a lot of us have. We living in this society. We living in this shit. But a lot of y'all be rebellious against the man, rebellious against the government. No, nigga, get your money, get your resources, and get yours. Because it's really all about being a protector as well. Having your resources is some shit that, the shit, when you go with the society and you can be ignorant as fuck. Niggas making money, niggas got good cars, niggas got a house, and you got the actual funds to transform your money into guns and weaponry and food. So that is an advantage of niggas that go hard. So that's why even my smart niggas, y'all need to do the shadow work and not look down on somebody that just make money, that even got that cockiness and that energy, and they just providing for their kids and their family, no matter how ignorant, stupid, cocky, superiority complex, ego identified they may be. If they tapping in and making money and that's something that you want, you need to show a little bit of reverence. You need to show a little bit of, don't hate it, because soon as you hate it, you block it. You block it. Soon as you hate it, you block it. So don't hate on nobody, no matter where you at, no matter what you doing. You block it from coming into your reality. Once you see somebody else shining, you may not like their personality, you may not like who they is, you may not like what they display, but they got something that you want. Send them positive energy, wish them well. So then that energy and frequency gonna come right back to you. This shit is all a game of frequency and energy. All the game of frequency and energy. I love y'all. Stay godlike.